Hey guys, Lara Moon here with a reading for today, March 27th. Happy 27, y'all. Love the number 27. So today I am going to be doing a reading based on what spirit guides may have to say to you. These are going to be separate messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, a lot of energy going on here today. For some of you out there, there has been, well, I feel like this is kind of like for everyone. Collectively, there's been a lot of energy now that we are in Aries season. A shift in our consciousness, a shift in our physical selves as well. And for some of us, this has resulted in a lot of chaos. I mean, like, just a lot of fighting and arguing, trying to defend your side, trying to have someone else understand your point of view. And I feel like this is an asking from the universe. Slow down, okay? Slow down and really assess both sides of this argument. Assess where you're coming from and assess where the other party is coming from. Okay, because I think that as much as you may be right about some of the things that you're upset about, so are they. The other person is just as equally valid here in how they feel and what they think and in what they want to see change. And I feel that for some of you out there, you may not be wanting to take any sort of accountability for your choices, for your actions, for the role that you played to get to this relationship break or relationship, argument in the relationship. So there's, at this point right now, you have to address that there are shadows that you've cast, that even though you may not want to look at those shadows, because who does? Who wants to look at their own issues? But it's still a point where we need to look at our own issues so that we can understand how we can grow and move forward and let go. Because every single time we choose to run away or we choose to escape away from ourselves, we end up running into that empty, hollow feeling that we find at the bottom of the bottle or the end of the tunnel. Nothing ever leads you to feeling back to feeling good. You're just in this constant, perpetual cycle of self-loathing until the universe just turns up the volume loud enough for you to listen, for you to slow down and take in a moment of self-realization and go, oh, okay, well, shit, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm causing this. Maybe I'm doing this. Maybe I could be better in these areas. And you stop blaming yourself. You stop that self-loathing. You stop those cycles and you start deprogramming these harder, rather easy to fall into mental traps that you've created for yourself. And I see that some of you, because of these really, really difficult last couple of days, there has been a real hit on your self-esteem, on your self-worth, on your value, and you feel like there is like something missing, something that's been stripped away, or that you feel devalued in some way. And I feel that this way of thinking, this kind of mentality of, for some of you, it's a little bit more strong than others, but for some of you are experiencing a lot of victim mentality, that it's all been done to you, not that you've had any sort of accountability in this. And I mean, let's be real, it's not fun to have to look at our own shadows that we've cast, and realize that, okay, those shadows that we've cast have caused harm. And accepting and embracing and growing and forgiving and having patience for all of those moments where you didn't know better. But now that you do know better, you have to make those changes. And that's the hard part, because we don't like letting go of our security blankets. We don't like letting go of our vices. We don't like letting go of our defense mechanisms. And because of that, we stay stuck. We stay stuck in a stagnant way of thinking where nothing ever progresses and we're always the victim. And that's not helping you. It's not helping you. It's not helping anyone else. It's It's keeping you sad. It's keeping you miserable. It's keeping you wondering, like, is there more? Can there be more? What else is left for me? Because I feel like I'm so devalued. You're putting value way too highly into a person that doesn't exist. And for some of you, you guys are trying too hard to be something that you're not instead of your authentic selves, and that's part of the problem too. You have to understand that real value comes from being yourself, and the more vulnerable you are, the more beautiful you are, and the more able other people are to connect to you. I think for some of you, it's really about understanding that there's more here. It feels like there are a lot of traps on the earth, and there are. It's not easy to be human, or to have a human experience as a spiritual being, but that's what we're called to do. And it's a point where we need to shake up the energy, loosen free from this stagnant kind of procrastination that's been happening, and embrace the changes that are being asked of you, because everything will open up when you allow yourself to take a step in a direction that makes you a little bit afraid, a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit unsure, a little, feeling that unsteadiness is you getting back in touch with yourself. And holding back only hinders and only harms, okay? So I know there are a lot of things that we talked about today, a lot to go over, a lot of changes. Seeing another person's side, understanding the value of yourself that comes from your authentic, true nature, and not from anywhere else, not from, how many likes you get or how many views you get. None of that crap matters. How you feel about yourself is what matters. And allowing the energy to shake up, not being afraid, not running into any more vices, not running away, but doing the work, putting it in, putting the hard work in, making it happen for yourself, because more can happen, more can grow, but you have to be willing to do the hard work. Okay, guys, thanks so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you back here tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.